D.O.A. a year later, we met last year. What's going on in D.O.A.'s life and Sudden Death Records?
Yeah, we're doing a new album. It's 3/4 recorded called Northern Avenger.
I saw the press release.
Produced by Bob Rock, and so that should be out. It will be out mid-August.
Nice.
So we're just waiting for that, and we're out here for a week of shows. And in June we have a week of shows in Alberta, and then in the fall we'll start doing. We'll probably be out here again, like November or something like that, and start playing a whole bunch of shows in the United States.
So you'll be touring to support it again?
Yeah, and probably go to Europe next spring.
Oh, that'll be nice.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Play a few festivals, that kind of thing?
Yeah, whatever's available right now.
Good stuff. So how many tours have you been out on now, and you're still lugging your own shit, my friend?
I never counted numbers of tours, but I know we're done about 3,000 shows. So that's a lot.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, so because the tour now these days, we really just play like 8 shows or 10 shows, right?
Yeah.
In the old days, the tour might be 150 shows.
Okay,
that
so
yeah,
so you're doing it in chunks and not killing yourselves.
We just pick our spots, basically.
Excellent. So if you had, looking back at the beginning of your career, if you had any advice to give someone just starting out.
Yeah.
Last year you gave us our best piece of advice. You were in one of our first episodes, and it was take control of your life and do something positive to change your world.
Right, that's like kind of the full D.O.A. philosophy, right? So.
But for someone who's just starting out in the music industry,
I think the thing is, we were talking about this earlier today, that if somebody is starting out, the best thing to do is to try and be original. Don't sit there, because every kid looks up to some sort of rock musician or whatever type of music they're into.
Yeah.
And what they miss the point is that if they try and be like somebody else, the record companies and the people selling music, iTunes, whatever, they've already got the stuff figured out already.
Yeah.
So you're at least 2 years behind the trend. You'll never catch up.
Okay.
So it's better to come up with something original, work on it, really hone it.
Yeah.
And if you're any good, then in time you will become popular. Maybe fast, maybe over a period of years.
Yeah.
There's no guarantee, but it's better to be original and just get really good at that, rather than trying to sound like somebody else. How's the website going?
It's coming along. We've been we were supposed to finish 14 episodes.
Yeah.
We're hoping to end on 13. My mother died.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you. So my life took a bit of an upheaval, so we weren't able to finish the way we planned. We're wrapping that up shortly. We're going to be coming back with a second season starting in the summer.
Yeah.
We've actually, though, started to keep the promotion of the bands going. We're now doing weekly news segments.
Yeah.
And so you guys are the prize piece of our news segment next week.
Yeah,
I've got D.O.A. on my slab next week on AnteRockstar. And last week we covered the marijuana march.
Oh, yeah,
so, following your advice, I'm taking control of my life and doing something positive to affect change in my world, and it just happens to be marijuana prohibition's my baby. So
sure. It's funny, Ian, the guy we're traveling with, he's from a band called White Oklahoma Cowbell.
Yeah.
And he was the stage manager for the bands that played at the Marijuana March in Toronto last.
Oh, okay.
So he's well familiar with it, right?
There you go. So the loose ends come together again, and the 6 degrees of separation, all that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.